Hey everybody, welcome to your Virgo horoscope for this week. This is the week of the 9th to the 15th. And we've got Mars moving in, breathing down your neck. No, it's not just breathing down your neck. He's officially bumping into your sign this week, pretty early on in the week as well. We're talking about Sunday, Monday. He's moving into your sign. So yeah, pretty early in the week, we're gonna be sitting there with him. Now, there are some challenges there as he's coming in pre-existing challenges from when he was in Leo. So he is moving in an opposition with Saturn, which is retrograde right now, which is going to be a little bit of an issue there. Saturn is all about responsibility, personal responsibility. I think that personal responsibility is the biggest thing, between success and failure. Personal responsibility plays a huge part in that. If you're taking personal responsibility, chances are you're going to be successful in your life. If you're not, and you're pointing the finger at everybody else, then you're probably not going to be very successful in whatever it is that you choose to do. Mars opposition, Mars's focus is on your support system, while Saturn's focus is on your day-to-day schedule. So one of the biggest things that comes out of this for me is that I want to be accountable, but I can't because I just don't have the support that I need to do it. That is the biggest BS story that we all tell ourselves, really. I mean, I don't really think that there is any one individual person that can safely say they never did that. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody has done it at some point, at least once. Now, many of us make the choice to learn from those mistakes and not do that. You take personal accountability for yourself. When you take personal accountability for yourself, you take accountability for what you're doing as well. It's really a very important part of the process. So I feel like this week for you guys, because focus really is on inner trauma anyways, there's a lot of triggers coming up. The biggest thing is focus is on your responsibility to your triggers. I find it ironic that Virgo is going through this right now. Maybe ironic wasn't the word to use there, but Virgos, as a rule, I know a lot of Virgos that take personal responsibility, but as a rule, not really. They're not known for doing that. They're known for it's all about me and it's all about my choices. And yet at the same time, when you say, okay, so it's all about you, what have you done? Well, nothing, because so and so got in the way of that, right? Virgos really do use that excuse an awful lot. And I've known a lot of Virgos that have done it. The point is that you have permission, you absolutely can use those excuses all day long, whenever you want, but it's not going to get you anywhere. This week, these triggers are coming up for a reason. And these triggers are not just showing you people who have pre-programmed mindsets into you that are not necessarily helpful, or people that have taken things from you in the past or what have you. Yes, these things happen. Your responsibility is to accept that this happened and to move forward from it, to learn something from it, to make sure that never happens again. It builds a stronger individual. And when it comes to trauma, we can be strong because of our trauma, or we can be weakened for life because of our trauma. And it is an individual choice that is made every single day, probably 5 or 6 times a day. So think about that. Do you want to be the one that says, I'd love to have done it, but somebody screwed me out of it and I was just too lazy to get up and do it? Or do you want to be the one that says, you know what? Several people tried to screw me out of this, but I worked my butt off and I got it anyways. I would rather be the latter than the former, just saying. So that's what I have for you guys. this week. And if you love your horoscopes, do like the video, do subscribe so that you get your video sent to you every single week. You're notified when I upload videos, which is usually Sundays. And don't forget to click that link below and send me a coffee. I do love my coffee. I will see you guys next week. Make it a great one, you guys.